So is this the first time you've had like a full house for this game?
It's not a full house. We could have one other person.
It's semi-full. But yeah, we could get
a semi-full. That applies to any player size.
Ooh, alcohol. All
No!
right.
No!
Do we want to get started? Why are you guys throwing your tokens around?
I'm only throwing away white.
Why are you throwing away white? Just put white.
Because he's not playing.
Well, put the white token over there in case we get someone to jump in at the last minute.
Nah.
Gosh, Singe must hate the color white.
Holy cow! That just jumped to my right in front of me, so...
So, his token will
can
naturally go away when we do the
after we set up, yeah. This is gonna be very weird, playing this game and listening to, like, Majora's Mask, new wave, Bossa Nova.
Aww.
Alright, I guess
Why'd you erase it?
Oh, did that erase everybody's? Sorry,
Yeah.
I only meant to erase mine. I haven't played this before.
I was trying to write down the B movie script.
Sorry. Oh, B. Okay, now I've learned.
beep 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 beep
I have to use the eraser.
beep beep beep.
B?
And that is the B movie script. I've never seen the B movie. Can you tell?
That's perfectly it. That's
Oh my
you
gosh.
nailed it.
Are we ready?
Every time they say
Should
B,
I,
it gets
should I
faster.
go ahead and hit setup?
Sure.
Alright,
So who's the So who's?
I'm the ghost.
Oh.
So, number of players, including ghosts, there's 6 of us. I was like, where is 6? Oh, it goes from left to right. Oh my gosh, I am nearly not drunk enough for this yet.
Do do do.
Do we want Russian hardcore
No.
or English normal?
Whatever
English.
they eat.
normal.
How is that? What in the
Oh,
world?
we have a new player, Yan.
Oh,
No,
it's
I'm
long
not-
time no see.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not playing. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we could have. We have room for one more person.
Oh no,
Ever-
it's okay. I'm honestly way too tired. I'm actually here in hopes that y'all can help me stay awake.
Oh,
Wake up.
okay.
Because
Grab a
I'm
brush and
dozing
put on a little
off.
makeup.
I'm dozing off like hardcore right now.
Why you need to stay up for?
Well, I don't really need to. I would like to. You know, it's a little bit early to be.
Keep
You
your
know.
schedule.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have the next few days off. Yes, but I shouldn't botch my schedule too much. So.
Understandable.
I took a nap and it was great.
It
I
sounds
know,
like my
I know.
roommate when he's at the end of the weekend and
I
trying to
took
get his schedule
2
back.
naps today.
Ooh.
Y'all
I'm so-
sound like
I-
the actual grandparents here.
I know.
Power nap.
I did injure my back a few days ago, so
Okay.
you know.
All right.
You need time to recover.
All right,
Have
so
y'all ever done the coffee nap before?
what's
Oh,
the
what? Where you
coffee
drink
nap?
coffee and you
You-
still pass
Yeah.
out?
So what you do is you drink a cup of coffee fairly quickly. Like you don't take your time with it. You like drink it to
Gulp
drink
it.
it,
Yeah.
and then you go and lie down and doze for 20 minutes or so,
Oh, then it's
and then wake up before you go into like your next sleep cycle.
REM sleep, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah. And
That sounds
because
I've
horrible.
never
caffeine-
tried that. Probably
caffeine takes
mostly
about
because I don't drink coffee.
caffeine takes about like 20 minutes to like
Kick
start
in.
to affect you. So the idea is that you drink the coffee, you doze and you rest your body a little bit, and then you wake up and the caffeine starts to kick in. So both the effect of the like little power nap and the coffee will kick in at the same time.
Just being able to get to sleep right away.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, don't use it if you're gonna
difficulty
like
medium?
go to bed later.
Let's do medium.
Yeah, there's easy, medium, and hard.
Sure. I
Oh,
know how
oh,
to play.
oh.
It's just using simulator is new for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's.
We just gotta rely on Lee giving us
If I
at
give
least,
you Eiffel Tower, it means heavy.
consistent clues.
Yeah.
At least
Oh,
that
since we got
matches-
like,
matches for us.
since we got 5 out of 6 players, we could do hard.
No.
No,
Mm,
no.
Let's just go with medium for now.
Because hard also means that it's more difficult for me because I only get 1 mulligan. The whole game.
Exactly. That's what makes it fun.
Oh my
No.
gosh, no.
No.
Not.
We are not that good.
Perhaps do a test
The
drive
la-
first.
The last time I played this with you guys, we went past the 7 rounds and had to keep going.
Oh
we
yeah.
went to overtime.
I have never made it to the epilogue before, and I would like to make it for
We've-
once.
You
Well, it's
guys-
not
the
too
whole
hard.
point is to lose, right?
The
I
only
mean-
time
no,
that
I
I
mean-
never made it to the epilogue was when I played with you guys, so this is gonna be interesting.
Well-
By epilogue, you mean like actually voting for the culprit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Alright.
oh dear.
Optional expansions. Do we want any of
Well,
them?
Hidden secrets.
There's hidden
secrets,
secrets. Yeah. Hidden secrets.
promo cards.
Secrets and lies and promo cards. Honestly, I don't care. I think hidden
Look at it
secrets and
standing.
secrets and lies are the only ones that are actually worth it, but I'm not sure.
I don't particularly care either way. I'm fine with whatever.
Votes.
I don't know.
Also, I just realized that the song is not popping.
I don't remember. I don't remember what to do.
Put clairvoyance tokens from bags into hidden zones.
Is it?
Oh, that's at the
this
end.
one?
Clairvoyance tokens are automatically distributed. Okay. And you still get like the standard
I
3
would
yay and
do
3
promo
nay.
cards and hidden secrets personally.
So wait, so we get three yeses and 3 nos.
Until round 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes, until round 4, then they reset.
Like this uwu face.
It's all, oh yeah,
Oh
and
gosh.
how many do we need to get to in order to get a good amount of clues for the epilogue?
It's marked all over here.
Yeah, by the clock.
So 5 points will get you 2 clues.
Mhm.
7 points will get you 3 clues.
Right.
0 through 4 points will only get you the first clue.
Right. And the person with the highest number of points will be the
The
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm so excited. I bought this game because I was like, I want to play Mysterium.
I love playing Mysterium. I actually do enjoy playing as the ghosts because I love watching everyone else try to figure out my
Just
Imagine it.
interpretation.
I always
Interesting.
I know like you're not really supposed to like talk to the players when you're the ghost, but I always can't help but add a I'm sorry. When
I did it.
Oh, I don't apologize. I rarely say anything.
What if you
Yeah.
say, ooh?
Ooh, spooky
Jasper, the
ghost.
friendly ghost.
Then it's just a confession.
Do we?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said
Well-
that wrong. I think I need to do
It's sorry.
this one.
Yes, sorry.
Ah!
Ooh.
Wait.
So did we agree
So-
on no expansions?
No,
Which
no expansions.
Alright.
I listened to the Tiny Eddie breakfast stream VOD like when I was at work on Thursday or Friday, and like
Oh, there's
I
more
work in
vision
the
cards too. So we're
I
gonna
was in
skip
the
those.
I work in the mail room, and I was trying so hard not to like bust a gut laughing.
Oh my gosh. Tar,
Ah!
why? Tar, why? Why, Tar? Are we
I
ready?
can't.
We're ready. Everything's.
Only
Let's do it.
because I can.
Let's see.
No other reason.
Will my luck continue without Alfonso? Maybe
We'll
or maybe
find
not.
out.
Oh yeah,
Tune in
yeah.
next
you were the
week on Dragon Ball Z. Oh wait.
It's like, once everything loads,
More staring.
thing has
There we go.
loaded for me. And
There we
then
go.
on your character.
I choose Madam Wang.
It's probably easiest if you choose the one that you're sitting right in front of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes.
All right. So I'm
But
probably
yeah,
gonna be muted for
decided
them
to go
for
to
most of
sleep.
the game,
I assume.
I guess.
but
So wait, I forgot. I haven't played this in a while. So what were we supposed to do?
You have to
Choose?
choose your character icon.
Oh. Well, I'm
Oh.
Jesselyn Smith.
What? What am I doing? Sorry.
You're supposed to choose. Well,
it
you're
choose
yellow
color?
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Alma.
Okay.
There
I
we
thought
go.
I already listed. All
There
right.
we go.
sorry.
Now we have our tokens
Okay.
and the cards for this game.
All right, Lee. I just wanted to let you know that please keep the clues at least straightforward for me.
no promises. You're gonna get the most difficult ones.
You're gonna get.
What's worse
what you
is I'm
get.
gonna have to be looking at these so much.
So we got a magician.
I have great news for you, though. You didn't get both the syringe and the poison, which is
Oh.
my
Oh.
Achilles heel.
So we got a magician, a clock woman, her,
Her.
vegetable lady,
Baker.
yarn woman.
She's the cook.
How exactly is a
This
typewriter a
this
weapon?
is the cartographer.
Mhm.
This is the housekeeper. This is the cop. This is the
That's-
mailman.
All right, so
And this
for
is
purple,
a
we got
sculptor.
the magician.
Sculptor.
So I
All
need
right.
to.
Yeah, question.
Let's
How
see.
exactly is a typewriter a weapon?
heavy.
If you hit someone
I
over
mean,
the
you
head
can,
hard,
you can just bash him with the head with a typewriter. Duh.
You kill him with
I
words.
suppose, but like,
Kill him with words.
You
otherwise you'd have to be
or you
very
just use the
creative.
paper, give him paper cuts.
There's a police
Paper
officer.
cut
So
on
I have
the
to be
neck,
careful
yeah.
with like
In that case, there's multiple
Colors.
weapons here that would have the same cause of death, hitting them on the head.
colors and hats. I
Yeah,
don't
you
really
can hit
have
someone with a
anything.
gun
but
on the head.
that's why
It's
you need
every
the
weapon
ghost.
here.
The
That
fork.
that
I
that
can
is why we
probably
need the
do
ghost's
this
help.
for like performer.
Because if we just do it, it's like, oh, it's blunt force trauma. What does that mean? I don't know.
Everything.
Mm.
So,
Some
I'm
of these
already
could
gonna
be
make a
hard.
prediction. Mine's gonna be the mailman
no one else. There's
Right
no one
here.
else that's a. Looks like it would be
with the butter
performing.
knife.
Well,
I'm just
There's no
focusing on
butter
the
knife.
people right
That
now.
that is
That one's a good one
that
for
is a razor.
bakery.
Razor,
Like a-
butter
Alright, we
knife.
also
same
got,
thing. You could take hair off with
Mason.
Ooh,
That's this one
with
If
a
you
butter
can, I'd
knife?
be very
Who's that?
impressed.
That one's yellow, so that's peaches.
it. Desperate, yes. If you really need that shave and you have nothing else to use,
This one might actually point peaches to.
I don't like the idea of shaving with a butter knife. You're gonna have to.
don't underestimate the power of the fork.
That's fair.
All right, so I'm
The
gonna
fork
put
is the
Yeah.
deadliest
give
weapon
peaches
of
this
every
one.
single weapon out there.
All right,
Peach gets
so
the first clue.
Remind me.
Okay.
I draw back up to 7 before I give out the next clue.
yeah,
right?
you replenish when you ever get when you deal one away.
That's what
You
I
can
thought.
go ahead
okay.
and replenish. Yeah, at least that's how I've been playing.
All right, so that one's death. What's the other ones? We got.
So how's the
gosh.
weather for you all?
It's
Great.
perfect.
Fantastic.
It's fine considering I'm dead.
For once, it's not muggy here.
But
It's been like 60 at night for the last couple nights. It's been
It's-
feeling great.
so,
Oh, it's been so wonderful
red-
that like the heat
So-
broke.
so Nekochi
It felt
is
so good walking to
has the
class 2 days
policeman.
ago. Oh my gosh.
Singe has
Left the
the
house.
seamstress. Ooh,
you
that
tell
has
me.
a lot of keys.
Right. Who leaves the house? How's the weather been inside? There's the question.
I woke up sweaty this morning. That was kind of gross.
Brown
Ew.
is Singe.
Yeah.
So let's see. Do we have anyone else that has?
I would
like-
say ew, but that's most mornings for me. I sweat a lot at night.
Actually, Singe
Sleep in
might.
an ice box, so I never sweat. Like I legitimately have my AC set at like 65 and a fan blowing on me
Right.
because I like sleeping in the cold.
I mean, 65 is a pretty good target temperature for sleep, if I recall correctly.
Oh, I get 2 clues.
So that's.
All right, I'm gonna look at this
Singe.
again.
Let's go.
Does Singe only get 2 clues because he's Lee's favorite?
Yeah.
So you called
yeah.
this
No,
person
Tills
a
is my
cartographer.
favorite.
I thought she was a teacher. Because he's got like school subjects on one of the.
So that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna
things.
keep
So I think
zooming
she's
in
actually
on
a
the.
teacher.
Soon we're not. We can look at our
icons.
clues whenever we get them.
So speaking from
Oh,
when
I thought
wa-
we were supposed to all do them at the same time.
Nah.
Typically, I do it all at the same time.
Oops. What clues? I didn't see no clues. So what are you talking about?
It's fine.
Books, pipes. I need to be careful. Alright, let's go ahead and do Vince's. Vince was-
Are y'all in the US?
I am, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm hoping most of y'all have a holiday weekend.
Yes.
Or at least holiday pay.
I have
Yes.
no classes
yes
Monday.
to both. And
I have
this is actually the
super
most I've
secret meeting
streamed
on
this
Monday
week.
that I'm not allowed to tell anyone the nature of. but I'm very excited about it.
Okay.
Confidential.
Postcards.
Oh.
Hmm.
It turns out Nekochi's a lawyer and she's having her big case on Monday.
Hold it.
This is what defines her as a lawyer. This is the
Objection!
case that'll get her that promotion she's been eyeing.
Hmm. That's
She'll go from
city,
assistant to the prosecutor to
coffee, pen,
executive assistant to the
papers.
prosecutor.
I will neither confirm nor deny any guesses.
Leans forward. I don't recall.
Yeah, I finally finished Greatest Attorney earlier today. It took me 80
I
hours
mean, I
for
could
both
probably
games.
go with this one and the
There's
books.
2 games for that
No.
one
Yes.
entry?
Ooh, this one.
Huh, I thought there was
These
just
two
like,
are going to be difficult.
Nope,
Probably
2 games.
wow.
this one for Tar.
Oh, did the person who was trying to stay awake leave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
He
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Hi, Razzle.
sleep
Everyone
is good
say
for you.
hi to Razzle.
Hello.
Hello,
Razzle.
Razzle McDazzle.
Yeah.
Riggedy
Razzle
McDiggity.
dazzle.
Riggedy McDiggity.
Wiggity swooty.
Razzle,
That's a
dazzle.
teacher. And that's a
Razzle
clockmaker.
dazzle them.
And we got a baker. So
How can they
I've-
see with sparkles in their eyes?
I
Oh,
want to
that
try and
show's so
avoid
good.
giving them this.
I just watched. Speaking of musicals, not to derail, and I promise I'll only be derailing for a moment. I just watched the PBS Wicked in concert, and it was great. It had a lot of great performances, but there was one moment of really weird whiplash when Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel were like hosting and interviewing
not-
and talking about what the show meant to them, and like, now we're gonna sing
Nico's
"For Good
probably
for
gonna get
You." And it cuts to a
shit.
very obviously older recording because Idina Menzel goes from having bangs to having none in an instant. It was very weird.
Also,
That's
I'll be
all.
right back while you deal out the cards. I'm gonna go get more water.
Hydrate.
I love musicals.
Me too.
I've only ever seen one
I-
musical in my entire
I just
life.
watched the new Cinderella that
Oh,
Amazon
yeah.
printed out
I
yesterday.
think you were talking about that on the.
Yeah, it was really
channel.
fun.
Hmm.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. The Wicked Stepmother sings Material Girl.
Is it worth watching? Because all I can think of is James Corden dancing in the middle of the street, and it's hard for me to feel excited for that movie.
I don't
I
really,
tried, but
I don't really have a good one for.
seeing James Corden thrust into a
Nekochi.
camera makes me iffy.
I mean,
give
I
it
can't speak
Dev,
for you,
maybe
but I enjoyed it.
Nekochi will think. Like,
What's your
God.
one
But also-
musical, Lee?
It was a.
I'm sorry,
music
what?
thing, and
Oh, sorry, Singe.
yeah, our voices are similar. Also, my only musical I've ever seen was the second High School Musical, and
Oh,
I'm not sure that
Yeah,
counts as a
that's-
musical.
Probably
Eh.
best I'm gonna be able to do.
I would.
I mean,
Personally.
it still has musical in the title.
For the songs, they were pretty good.
If you're gonna talk
Oh,
about
had a-
musicals,
had a long
I've been in
conversation.
musicals like all my childhood.
Nice.
Oh,
What's
That's-
your favorite role?
My favorite role?
No.
Mm. Honestly, my favorite role wasn't from a musical, but there's been quite a few that I've done. I guess playing the General Winky from Wizard of Oz. 'Cause I
Slightly
was-
biased against that musical just because I like the books, and it's not really that similar to the books.
Well,
Uh,
at least
like,
they have
it
the
has-
jitterbug dance in
it
it.
has some of the same plot points, but it does not feel like the same story.
Yeah, I've never read the book, so I couldn't tell you.
They're
But-
pretty good.
Let's see. I've been in Carousel. That was my first musical I ever was in, and I
Ooh,
was
classic.
like 7 or 8. Let's see. The Carousel, Low Abner, Grease. Funny thing happened on the that one. Funny thing happened on the way to the forum. That one was fun. It was a joy to do the rehearsals. It was a joy to do the show. And I was just a peasant in that. I don't remember what they were called, but I just know that I had to run around and play multiple parts as that role. And I remember close to the climax of the show, there's a big chase scene, and I have to run around and grab the ladies of the night for one of the houses. And the first one showing of it, I come out with the 2 girls trying to get them into the house, and one fell, like slipped and fell, and I'm like, oh no, what do I do? So I gently pushed the other one. They were sisters too. I gently pushed the other one towards the house, and she just kind of looked at me, looked at her sister, and went, I'm going inside. While I'm trying to pull her up and stay in character, but I'm also like, I can't really be like slow and gentle because I gotta get her up and into that into the building so I can get off stage for the next folks. So
I am back.
All
Welcome
right,
back.
I think we're waiting for Vince to come. Oh, Vince is back.
So
All right, I think.
yeah,
we all
go
ready?
ahead.
All right. Well, are you finished with your story?
Well, I'm not
One,
quite
are you finished with your
but
story?
well,
Second, do we have a time limit for the round?
do we want a time limit?
I mean,
I don't really
think
No.
we need to do a time limit.
Nah.
I think we.
Can I flip and see what my clue is?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead and I can finish my story afterwards.
Oh, look at these clues I've seen for the first time.
Did you flip them over earlier?
Yes, by accident. I didn't know y'all
Singe
were
never
waiting.
flipped them over. No. This is the first time Singe is seeing these clues.
Oh yeah.
He's
look at
talking
these
about like an
clues.
earlier game that he saw them.
Singe. Singe.
I managed to mute before I sneezed.
So I
did it.
got a window with keys, music
Some part of
notes.
me was expecting the roll to be a tree, and I was ready for.
I've got.
No.
I'm pretty sure this is if Zelda Breath of the Wild happened in the 21st century. These look like Guardians.
Actually, funny thing about that, Razzle. Actually, I'll mute myself in voice chat so I can talk to Razzle. So funny thing about that, Razzle, is that my
Razzle.
sister played a cow in Into the Woods,
What's everyone thinking?
and
So
she was supposed to die on
So
stage.
I'll go first since
So
I've already kind of
she's
made my
walking
guess
off, and
unofficially.
they're trying to keep her on
so
the stage.
I got what looks to be a marble
Eggs,
statue of a
and
lion
her boyfriend
and
at
other
the time was off
statues.
stage,
So I think it's
going, die,
obviously
die,
the sculptor.
Yeah.
die.
And Lee also gave me my clue first, so I'm gonna go with like not thinking about it too hard.
And she's like, why am I
Is that the way you could think about it? Who
What?
gets the clue
Why
first?
am I supposed
Maybe
to die?
whoever gets it first is the more obvious clue.
Maybe.
The guy who was playing Jack
But I mean,
was like,
even if I
think
were to like
Milky-
delve deeper,
Milky
I'm not
Art's
sure what else I would
dying."
find other than like the candles, but I don't see anything necessarily that points to candles with these people. So that's why I'm going with the sculptor for me.
I think Tar is the clockmaker because that looks awful steampunky.
That's what my thought was. Either that or the one to the right of her.
So, buttons and
I'll go with the clockmaker.
keys, shoes in a house
I
by
mean,
a window.
it is also outside, right?
Right.
Yeah, but
I
so
think-
was
I should be
mine,
paying attention to
so-
see what they're putting them
Let me
on.
see yours.
So yellow
Oh,
is
yeah, it
peach
is.
and
I
Oh.
personally think for me,
peach is
I'm
doing good. Let's see.
because I'm one of the clues
Blue.
is like a bunch of keys.
Yeah.
Tar's thinking the
I can't think of any
Swordsmith, and I
connection
was kind of-
for my other clue with the. Oh, string. Duh.
Yeah, the string.
so
I'm a little bit tired, so
Alright.
what color is this?
I thought that was like rope, and I'm like, rope ain't string.
Is that supposed to be brown?
Aw.
Okay, I guess that's brown. So that's a Singe, and Singe is all right, doing good. So two of
Okay,
them.
Then
Let's see what
Vince got...
Nico and Vince has.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because of the soldier. So
Yup.
I guess he's trying to think of resembling as like the cop right here who has.
Oh, that's not what I was
Okay.
thinking
Then-
at all.
I like
okay.
Singe's guess.
Okay, I'll definitely go with yes for you, Peach, because I know
And
I'm pretty
Nico's
sure that would be the
thinking-
sculptor of the lion.
Yeah.
What the hell did
I'm
I give
feeling pretty
Nico
good
that
about
makes
mine,
makes her
but-
think
Yeah.
the baker?
Oh, let's see. Who else?
I guess the apples.
Do I
Well,
want to go for
I'll
a
save this for later.
Do I want to go for a second guess? Well, since everybody's confident on this one, on Singe's guess, I guess we can. I guess I'll join in on the fun.
Everyone is confident in my answer. Watch it be wrong.
I just noticed that
Somehow.
on the point. I just look at the point counter on the top near the clock. See if there's anything off with the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6.
What? What? Huh?
We're missing 5. funny.
Hold on.
We have.
Oh,
broken
that's
down.
weird.
There we go. That's a 5.
Thank you for fixing that. That's weird. I never noticed that. Normally they just scanned the tokens in. This must have been like a typo from an earlier version.
There we go.
All right.
Also, one thing I got to do this week is try that chocolate Dr. Pepper that I've been wanting for like the last.
Oh,
I'm
It is
sorry,
not
what?
it is not good.
I didn't imagine it would be good. What the hell?
So
Right.
the whole
You had
thing
what?
was like, you bought Dr. Pepper products, you scan your receipt, you get points. It was like 100
Okay.
points total, so I spent like maybe $7-8 total. I waited a couple weeks. It came in the mail. Let it cool off for 3 to 4 hours because
That
warm
reminds
soda
me.
is
I have a receipt I need to scan for Amazon.
warm soda is absolutely disgusting, by the way.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, I got used to it when I was younger because there's been times it's like I'm just really thirsty and all we have are the soda that are in the cupboard, so I'll just drink one of those. But it's
Oof.
I would
So-
I
rather.
don't like ice in my soda because then it gets diluted.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
either.
fair.
That's why I just put cans in the fridge and just let them get cold that way.
I
Yeah.
prefer
Have you
ice
ever
in my
done, like,
soda because
the-
it does get diluted.
The only
The
time that I
frosted
have
my mom
ice,
is like that, and I think it's wrong. And
the
weird.
only time
I
I have
hate the
ice in my soda
carbonation.
is like right now where I have rum and
Oh
in it.
well, that's
That's
a
different.
You're
liquor.
wrong, Par, but that's okay.
All right, I want to clarify, Peach. This X is on Nico's guess.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I just
yeah,
want to
that
make
chocolate Dr. Pepper did not taste good. It's like you put chocolate. You know that Nesquik, the
Ooh.
Nesquik chocolate?
Oh.
Imagine that. You stirred like 2 large tablespoons of that into it, stirred it up, and let it sit there for like an hour.
Ugh.
It is not good.
Okay, so everyone's ready?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right, I'll tell you
Yeah.
guys right now, everyone's going to get at least 1 point.
All right.
So,
Okay.
so we're going to start off with the very obvious one.
Gonna be me calling it.
Surprise! It's light blue. You all put your check marks on Singe. but you were
Surprise! It is
fooled.
light blue.
Oh,
Oh, rip.
No,
That
no,
Very
was brutal.
rude.
no points for
Very
you.
Awful.
Very
Offended.
rude.
Here, I'll actually put it on the little thing for you.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you for
Oh,
promoting
so that
me.
that was incorrect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that
be
was
sure
incorrect.
wrong.
be sure to whenever you get it wrong, put like an X
Yep.
of your color.
Eh,
It makes it easier.
So you know what not to guess in the
Yes,
future.
this is how you do it in the actual game. I have all my cards have like a little
You draw
red,
your card.
blue. No, you don't actually do that. All right, let's see. Let's go with Nico's.
I'm
Nico's
really gonna save Singe for last.
is wrong.
But it's all in suspense.
What? It's Nico wrong.
It is pronounced Neko, by the way.
Oh, Neko.
So
I'm
Peach
sorry.
gets Peach gets
Alright.
a point because she got it
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
No, it's Nico because she wants to go bowling all the time.
I always say Nekochi, so it's Nekochi.
It's
It's,
Neko, like a
I-
cat.
yeah,
Yes, I
Nekochi.
know, but I always called him Nikos. I don't know why. I'm bad at English, even though it's not English. Technically. Make sure you put your X on there, by the way.
Yeah.
Neko. Alright,
This is fine.
It's only round
I'm gonna
one.
be totally honestly, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna call this game rigged.
let's see. You are wrong.
Oh,
Wait, what?
what?
I got a
Oh,
point.
What?
wow. I'm surprised.
Alright.
I am not.
So
Okay.
now
Vince, make sure you mark the X.
you are right.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
Cool.
So purple and black get points.
Yep.
And I take. Can I not take the card?
Just
Nah, but
put a little
we're ju-
check mark on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
thank
not
you.
Nico. That is. Oh, it's close enough.
Alright. So
Someone else did it.
So last but not least is Singe. Now you guys remember what I said at the very start, right?
Oh,
You were
think
swear?
saying the
it's
obvious.
Singe?
You're doing the obvious first.
No,
I
no,
swear.
before that.
What did you
I
say
swear.
before that?
I said before that everyone at least got 1 point.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
yay!
I got 2 points.
Good job.
Everybody,
points
give
for me.
yourself a point.
I mean,
All
that
right.
was very clear for Singe. I was like,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I saw keys, and it took
Alright,
me a minute to realize that
Singe and
string.
Peach, you need to
string.
discard those.
Okay. And
Get
I
out of here.
do I
yeah.
track. Where do I? How do? I
Put them
do
in the
that?
trash cans.
Okay, I thought so, but I haven't.
Just put them here because you'll need to get them back.
Oh.
Or wait, no, not. Sorry, you
No.
meant the-
Also, make sure you did you put a check mark on it, Singe? Singe.
It's
Uh-oh.
fine. I thought you were
Okay.
talking about the.
Okay.
Did I
Okay,
lose
think
connection
know
for a
which
moment?
one mine is now.
Singe.
Alrighty.
Make sure you
really-
make sure you
Oh no.
put on a connection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Everyone disconnected, didn't they? Oh no. What's going on? My internet. Is it my internet? It's my internet. Uh, my internets. My cabbages. How Ridley's not connecting.
Oh, hey, Lee's
Hello.
alive.
Oh, there we go. Whew. Yeah,
He's alive.
my internet said, "Fuck you."
I hope you have at least set up to where
Wait.
game auto saves.
Wait, you're not supposed to be alive. You're the ghost.
Alive
yeah,
in a
the ghost is supposed to be
relative
dead.
state.
Let's see.
He's alive
You're
in
an
a relative sense.
imposter.
There's an imposter among us.
I don't
I
think
hate to break it to you guys, but we were all playing Among Us
Oh
the entire time.
no!
I wish.
Oh,
I think
no.
I have to restart my actual stream too.
Oh.
Oh no!
Attempting to reconnect. Reconnection successful. Oh, maybe not. It might actually.
So I'm still on the window that says disconnect. Should I hit OK or just keep it?
Hit okay, cause that's what I did.
Okay. Oh, well, then it booted me from the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we got 6 people here. We could always play Monopoly.
No.
And really lose friends?
Or we could just play Pokemon
Monopoly's
Master
not
Trainer.
that bad. Oh wait. No, I got it. Pop-o-matic trouble.
The room
Pop-o-matic trouble.
is set back up.
Oh no.
So we should be able to all reconnect. Oh yeah, my bit rate for the stream is all over the place.
Alright.
Okay, I think it's.
I mean,
Alright.
hey, at least this didn't happen like the end of the game, Lee.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. One turn happened.
Do we want to be the same colors?
I
That's fine with me.
mean, that'll be easier.
I'll go
Yeah.
white this time.
Oh, Singe is just gonna mess everyone up.
Oh,
Yes.
Singe, how dare you?
Also,
Fine.
is because I can't see my pawn. I like to see the pawn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, if Vivi were here, I wouldn't have a choice. Then she always plays white. Also, I just noticed my profile picture is. I forgot I had that.
I don't see the room. Oh, there it is.
While we're setting up again, I'm gonna get me some water.
No, we're playing right now.
You are not allowed to hydrate.
I guess we're restarting.
Yeah, I don't. I don't actually know how to set up like autosave or.
Well, at least it gives me another chance.
All my clairvoyance points. It's fine.
I
love
saw
this
the
game.
I'm looking at my at the menu to see if there's like an autosave, and there's like little hands going across, and I thought they were flies. I was like, oh my gosh, my room got infected with flies. What the hell?
Mhm.
Well, little gnats. I don't see where it was set up for like an autosave. Yeah, I don't think there's a thing for that. There might be. It's just. Yeah, Razzle, I had a internet blip. All right. Next.
I'm so glad we get to play this game again for the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
we
got
totally
a
haven't
free
played yet.
mulligan. The internet
the
god, the internet god said, "No, this game is not right. Let's restart."
Mhm.
By the way,
It's the
Vince,
spirits.
I think yours was the magician, because I was thinking stage on that.
Oh.
I
didn't
would
even
not.
thi-
My next guess. My next guess would have been the Clockwork Lady because it's like gears and such. That's it.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
might fit it. Yeah. I would not have guessed the magician. The reason why I chose the police officer was because the guy. Well, the guy.
I didn't think that you would have made that connection or. Anything.
That's the first thing I saw too, but that's why this
Oh,
game
that
is.
that was the wrong screen. Let's get it to the right screen. There we go. I switched it to the game console one.
You know what's sad?
What's sad?
Currently, because of my back
Clouds?
injury, I cannot pick up my cat.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
Oh,
So
meow.
I had them to come to me
That's
for
just
cuddles.
that's
Truly
just the
the
worst.
I know. Who am I without my cats?
All right, everyone, you gotta choose your character now.
I think we got most of the same people. We got the
Most.
sculptor, the cook, the clockwork lady, the yarn, the painter, I assume.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Oh
We've got
gosh.
soldier, we've got
Oh,
doctor,
that one's back.
we've got housekeeper, we've got cartographer, we've got clockmaker, we've got
Mason and
we've got chef, and we've got sculptor.
The sculptor is in the same spot he was in the last game. So hopefully
and-
he's my person again, because that would be very convenient.
And we have even more blunt force objects this time.
great.
Blunt force, what is this? Danganronpa?
All right, what do we got here? We got a doctor.
I have never played a Danganronpa game.
I need to start too soon. I played one in July.
I don't really have anything
Whoops,
yet.
all
that would
blunt
work
force
for that.
trauma.
I'm so glad.
I wish I
I'm
had.
so glad I managed to finish Ocarina of Time.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe for the
Fun.
balloons with the string.
Yeah, it
I
was-
have a question for you, without spoilers.
That cheese.
I
could be
have
a
an answer.
thimble, but I doubt that's.
Favorite and least favorite character, without spoilers.
Oh dear. Well,
doubt
least favorite
Peach would be-
Hifumi, of course.
Okay, other than Hifumi, because I'm pretty sure Hifumi's
Darn it!
everywhere.
You can't. No.
This one has a
You can't take out
little
the
soldier.
the objectively worst character and say, oh, other than him.
Yeah, because that's an obvious answer. I want something unique.
Darn it!
Mason.
You can't do that to me.
fine.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe
I
like
mean, it's like saying vanilla
I
ice
don't
cream.
know.
Is
I
your
don't
least
get
favorite
to
flavor
watch any other
because it's
people's
so bland.
streams.
Vanilla ice
Like,
cream
I've-
is great.
I watched a little
What
bit
are you
of
talking about?
I
this
mean, I like
guy,
vanilla ice cream
Gutarm,
too, but that was an
uh,
example.
today,
least
mostly
favorite
because I
would
wanted to
probably
pay him
be
back for
Toko.
helping me with setting
can
up
see that.
co-op.
favorite.
This one's a teacher, so oh gosh, I
Either
don't.
Sakura or Byakuya.
This is gonna be a lot harder than the last one.
Sakura is a good pick. Byakuya, at points he's my favorite, but a lot of the time he's like,
How? How am I gonna do
He's-
this?
okay.
Okay, so I have no
My
opinions.
Do I go with
my
did it.
status
colors?
is a Sakura quote.
Oh, is it? I haven't looked.
Yes, it is.
Right? Dang it.
My status is the first line of Lost Soldier, which is a song that lives in my mind forever.
I mean, these could be like
See,
sculptures
for
and
me,
stuff.
my favorite character. Oh god, from one.
So they might think maybe.
I-
One.
I would actually need to look because I don't.
You ever just think about how much you love Sailor Moon?
I've never watched Sailor Moon.
I have never watched.
I have not
What
Sailor
is
Moon.
wrong with you?
I have not either.
I think I might know the main character girl's name.
So after watching Crystal, I can't really watch the original anymore. I'm like, the original is crap.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
probably
You
gonna
mean-
start probably gonna start
Have-
Danganronpa 2 soon
but-
now that I'm
But
Maltese Attorney.
have you seen the live action or the musical?
I have seen some of the musical because my friend
Which
was
ones?
really big into it. I don't know which ones. I just know that they would send me clips of it. Also, say hi to Brambo. He's in my chat.
Yo.
Hello,
Brambo.
Brambo.
Rambo.
Brambo, do you like Sailor Moon?
I guess that's the
Uh,
question for the day.
For me, I can't answer that because I never watched Sailor Moon.
I used to have those tape cassettes.
Brambo
yes, you
said
heard
that,
me
never seen it.
correctly. Tape cassettes with like an episode with a narrator and clips of the dialogue from the show.
I recorded all the episodes. Like
On
I would,
VHS.
yes, on VHS.
Yeah.
And I got so good at pausing and starting the recording for the commercials that it was almost seamless.
Nice.
Mhm.
But I nearly had all the episodes, all the way from season 1 up to Superstar.
I stopped, I
Supers.
think, after season 3. Which was the first one with the time travel, right? The girl with the pink hair.
No, that's season 2.
I thought season 2 was the tree.
That's technically part of season 2.
I thought
It-
season
it's-
1 was Beryl, season 2 was Tree, and season 3 was.
Yeah,
Ah.
see, the tree stuff is filler.
Oh.
Because the manga had not gotten.
Well,
Filler in an anime.
well,
Wow.
what do
Yeah.
I know? It's been 20 some years.
That's like the episode of Dragon Ball where Goku and Piccolo
Alright.
learn to drive.
Let me go
It
with
will be
Peach.
it'll be 30 years next year.
I'll try and get.
It's
What's the
manga.
point of
To choose
Goku and
these
Piccolo
using the
learning to drive?
string.
They can fly!
And what's the point of Gohan learning how to train when he can't get acknowledged by Vegeta?
Ugh.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Also, by the way, Tar,
tough.
favorite character,
Watch the Sailor
Leon.
Moon musicals. They're very
Huh?
good.
Ooh, I get a
They
clue.
they include Lost
Two?
Soldier, which is a song that will never leave my mind. I could
Let's hope that
I
these
could literally
are better.
burst
Ooh,
into Lost Soldier at any
ooh.
point.
Those might. Which one is it? It's this one.
There we go. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oddly, that almost syncs up with Megalovania that's playing right now. Alright, Tar.
Also, Danganronpa 2 has my absolute favorite character of the series, so I'm excited.
So I have that one again.
Soldier. And that was your proof that I could Lost Soldier at any. Thank you.
Brambo pointed out, how are you gonna get groceries if you don't drive? They would fall off while flying.
Goku has picked up groceries before while he flew.
Okay. Is Goku the type who gets groceries, though? Because Goku strikes me as the type who makes his wife do it and then does not say thank you.
Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Goku doesn't seem like the greatest
Let's try
husband.
Neko.
I mean, he did spend an entire arc dead, and he only met his son afterwards.
Yeah, that's my
Goten.
dad. He's dead. Didn't you see that halo?
I will acknowledge that Goku is a pretty bad father, but
So Razzle wants
Sean,
to make a petition to for Neko to sing the Sailor Moon musical.
Which one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me open up some lyrics.
Please don't get me copyright strike.
Demonetized.
Demonetized, copyright strike, whatever.
Ooh, a lot of you are getting 2 clues.
Yep. No.
Singe is hard at work.
I've got nothing. I made that generic anime character you see with the swirly glasses.
Oh, Melvin?
Yeah, Melvin! You know who I'm talking about. Every anime has that one character.
Wait, what about me? You want me to sing? Is that what you're saying, Razzle? Ooh, that one would be risky.
Oh gosh, I need to watch the new one.
If I give Singe that, I might think the Seamstress. This one I can kind of.
I need to
Gosh,
I need to go back to watch season 5 of My Hero Academia.
I saw.
I've just
accidental
been reading
spoilers.
them.
I accidentally saw spoilers on Twitter for one of the volumes, and they're not exactly spoilers because I kind of saw it coming. That's all I'll say. I normally don't read manga because I like watching the anime from a
What
fresh
do I do for
eye.
a doctor?
One Piece is close to getting to 1,000 episodes.
Are they close to being finished?
No, maybe like I think they're
So-
about 80% done.
So Razzle wasn't talking about me singing also, but now a Lee and Neko duet has certainly piqued their interest.
Okay. Mata 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 chotsume no chibi usayo karetsu toretsu no ami yo kare nanai on the roof.
And Brambo asks,
Cold
does
water.
Deku learn how to drive?
What?
Wait, did I learn how to drive? I know how to drive.
No, Brambo asked, does Deku learn how to drive?
Oh,
To drive, he had like super jumps. Plus, he's like 15.
he has
Yeah,
all
that's
Mike's
the
powers.
age to start
So-
learning how
so
to
wh-
drive.
In
He
Japan,
doesn't need to drive.
Not in Japan, it's not.
I don't know what it actually is for Japan.
Missing one
Tama
clue.
kita.
Yeah.
絶対本気で許してた
Uh,
私お母さんの言えないところじゃなくちゃ子供は楽しく暮らせない勉強しろお返しろ手書きでを I made a mistake picking a song with this type of that goes this fast but it's a good song.
Razzle
Alright.
says Deku rides trains though, right?
He takes the subway.
Please. Nah, that. I'm not sure if that's considered a spoiler or not.
All right. I'm flipping.
All right, go ahead and flip.
Wow, that's very ambiguous. So trees, hiker, some man who's sad in the sun.
Razzle is waiting for Lee to start singing. No, I don't know any of those songs. Unless you want me to start singing Hamilton, I don't really, I can't really pull anything out of my, yeah.
I think I have an idea from mine.
Also, to continue my story from earlier,
Oh yeah.
where was I? Oh, I was dragging her across the stage. I'm trying to pull her up and get her in the house. I finally got her up and guided her towards the house, and I turned to walk away, and out of my corner of my eye, as I'm turning away, I see her turn back around to come towards me. So I had to turn back around and spin her and push her into the house again. And then I ran off. And backstage, like after the show, they're like, what happened? And the whole time I could hear our director up in the balcony just dying. It was supposed to be a comedy anyway, so she was just dying of laughter.
I don't have any ideas for mine. What are you guys thinking?
Wait, where's yours? Oh, yours is here.
So yeah, this was a very
wait.
hard choice, and
I was looking at the wrong person.
Wait, you have a
that sounded really
cage.
weird.
No, chandelier.
We
And,
were talking about musicals
Cupid?
earlier, and one of the shows I
Is that
was
a
in
spider?
was a funny thing happened on the way to the
Cupid?
forum.
Daisy.
At the height of
Cupid.
at the climax of the
Daisy?
show, there's a big chase scene, and I have to run around and
Daisy has
grab
shown
these
up.
ladies.
Oh,
Chandelier
They're
and
ladies of the night that are
flowers.
sold from another house that had escaped, and I have to grab them and
Oh,
bring them in.
Yeah, I could see how White could think it's the
get them back to the house, and
soldier,
at
but
one
I
point,
think Blue
on
has
the
the stronger
opening
case
night,
for
I think
soldier.
it was either the opening night or the second
The
showing.
problem is I don't have
One
any
of the
other
ladies
connections
that
for
I
any other
had-
character.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Fell.
So for me, I'm
Wait, what's-
tossed in a toss-up between the housekeeper and the clockmaker
So
from the spokes and the red.
to interrupt you guys, Razzle just said Neko singing fluent Japanese and Lee singing Hamilton in the background sounds like the perfect musical to me. No. I run out of breath too quickly when I start singing Hamilton, especially since I'm singing all the parts.
Yep.
Alexander
Wait,
Hamilton.
that's the solo
My
performance
name is
of
Alexander.
Look,
the of the God, what's the end of the finale of Act 1?
The finale?
Of Act 1. When there's
it
like everyone singing
is
at once. Don't stop. Non-stop.
Non-stop.
When
Yeah.
everyone's singing at once, the solo
Yeah.
performance.
I don't know all the lyrics for that one. I know like all the lyrics to the first 3 songs. And singing Alexander Hamilton, the first song in the show, is a nightmare by yourself.
You know what's one musical I've kind of been wanting to see? This is gonna sound weird. I kind of wanted to see SpongeBob the musical.
It's actually quite good.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
it's
so
an actual
if you
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they did a pro shot and they showed it on Nickelodeon like a year or 2 ago, and I was like, okay, I'll watch this because
Yeah. You know, I say
I
that,
like
but
musicals.
they have Shrek the musical, and I'm like, oh okay, yeah, that makes
no.
perfect sense. They would have
But
it.
yeah, so SpongeBob the musical is actually pretty good.
I might actually have to watch it now because I thought it was gonna be like a.
But yeah,
I thought it was
Shrek,
gonna be a train wreck.
No, they do a good job. And you're gonna be very impressed by the lead actor who plays SpongeBob. Like ridiculous upper arm strength. Like he's like a gymnast. It's crazy.
If I could find a good place to watch it, I definitely will.
I guess Singe is thinking like traveling and stuff. But we still are waiting for Nekochi and Vince. But Lee will be the performance of a lifetime. Look. If,
So
all right, I have
might
a
be the doctor only because there's the bird emblem on the first aid kit. That's the only thing I can think of that I can see.
Just going by just one of Tar's clues, I really think Tar might be the clockmaker, just because of the element of time in that one.
But the only common thread between mine is the sword.
That's true.
I really don't know.
I don't know what the first one has to do. Wait,
Wait,
what is that on the, what is that on the ceiling like up here of mine?
who
I
is
think
that?
that's supposed to be like a painting.
Is that
Yeah,
Tar?
there's a series
Yeah,
of
it is
paintings.
a painting. Okay. I was seeing the clock at first.
But I just don't have any connection for mine. I
Yeah,
could always just take a guess and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put mine here and just hope for the best. I'm probably gonna be wrong.
I mean, I'm not really
That was
quite
a
so
good
certain
choice.
on mine either. I think it's between these two. Oh my god, there was a bug in my room.
The mosquitoes are coming.
I think it was a moth.
Oh, that's not that harmful.
Oh, when they
I'm
hide.
seriously debating on putting like a goal up that if I reach it, I will sing.
Okay. I'm not feeling confident about voting for any clairvoyance things, so I'm gonna go take care of this bug real quick and go ahead to show results.
Well, go ahead. We're still waiting for our lovely singer here and Vince to make their.
Yeah, but I have no
votes.
idea what mine is, so I'm just singing it until someone helps.
I can't help. My helping is giving you the visions.
Give a suggestion.
Are
Another
roses
cat has-
edible?
Walked into my room.
Can you eat roses? 'Cause that's
See
what I
that?
think these are.
That
Technically,
glow's
you
red
can.
is like growing books to me. But I know
Everything
that's
in this room is
necessarily
edible.
what they are.
Even I am edible. But
Those
that,
are
dear
books.
children, is cannibalism. And very frowned upon in
Oh.
most countries.
Oh, those are like, those could be cookbooks.
No, I'm not doing the entire thing of Hamilton, Razzle. If I set up a goal that is reached, for me to sing, I will do one song, but I'm not doing the whole show because I don't know the whole show, and I don't really want to
See, what you do
kill myself.
is you just open a lyrics page like I did. And that's
But-
how I'm saying fluent Japanese.
But even then, I still wouldn't be able to do it because I kind of have to listen to it. But even then, well, I don't have to listen to some of the songs. I would have to listen to some of the songs I'm not familiar with so I can get the beat. And some of them are so fast that I
Maybe-
might not
maybe
be
you're
able to
just-
do it. Like, doing Guns
May-
and Ships was, like, horrible. Trying to... It's like... It's like... I watched a video and they're like, it's not every day you could put on your resume to do fluent French accent while rapping at high speeds.
Okay, Neko, I think
Yeah.
I might have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea? I'll go with it because I have no clue.
I don't know why.
I didn't
Hard
even
to
realize that
explain,
Vince
but
came back.
I don't know why I'm thinking this, but it might be the sculptor.
All right, I will go with the sculptor because I also.
There we go. I'm just going off a guess. That looks like something a sculptor would make, that chandelier with the spider. And sculptors
mean-
work with glass. That looks like glass.
Holy cow.
He's a sculptor.
Do sculptors work with
I'll
glass?
take it. It'll be difficult, but
Because I think that's glass blowers.
Same classification.
Is it though?
Do I really have to set up
Glass is
a stretch goal
really,
now?
really clear stone.
Let's see. Purple.
Uh,
That's
You
right.
say so.
Yellow.
I'm trying to give some sort of logic.
That's right. Blue.
I mean,
Holy cow.
I don't think so, but
Red.
I don't have anything better.
No.
I don't either.
White.
But that's the best suggestion I could
I,
give.
honestly, I'm not even feeling that confident about mine, so, you know.
I mean, all
So
I see are the strings.
So Razzle really wants me to do a song now. Do I really have to set up a stretch goal?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. My roommate will kill me. He refuses to watch Hamilton because I annoyed him so much with just listening to the music.
Well, then do another musical.
I don't,
There are
I don't
so
really
many
know.
musicals.
I could try.
Didn't you say that you had done other musicals?
Oh yeah, I've done lots of musicals, but it's not like I remember any of the songs, and it's not like I ever had a solo part. I was mostly in the crowd. I'm not a
the
very strong singer.
Okay.
Here's what you do. Just find a song with like 4 words in it.
The
There you
song is just 6 words long.
go. There you go. There you go. You got it.
That's it.
Imagine Imagine if a huge streamer did that. Set up a stretch goal of like, hey, give me like 5,000 subs and I'll sing this song. People reaching, it's like, this is my song. There you go. There's your song. Thanks
Well,
for the 5,000 subs.
I make the joke, but that is an actual song. The song is just 6 words long.
Yeah, I know that, but like,
Okay.
someone like,
All right, everyone.
just make up.
Baby,
Is everyone
And
votes
let's
in?
keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to stay up super late because kind
Okay.
of like they were saying earlier, not to mess up their schedule, even though it's a holiday. I would also like to keep my schedule
Oh,
somewhat.
my schedule is gonna be messed up. All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna go down the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hello, Rupert. I have a cat here.
All right, we'll start with Vince, and he's correct.
All right.
All right, so next
Be
is
sure
Was-
to check or
Let's
Okay.
go.
So,
So
oh,
I'm
the
guessing the
bird
reason
thing was
why.
right.
Yeah, I think it's because the first aid kit is like a bird.
Yeah. Awesome.
Rupert.
yeah. To be honest with you,
Buddy.
Vince, I was really struggling to find one for you, and I was like, this is gonna be a stretch, but white for doctor and a bird. That's like the best I had for you.
And
And it
also
worked.
No,
red.
you're lucky
blood.
that I actually looked at it, and everyone else went and picked already.
All right, Peach, you're right,
Oh.
and white gets a point.
Awesome.
And it was the strings. That's
You're my
literally
Yeah.
all I really had for you.
Yep. Well, the
Mhm.
red in the strings convinced me from the spokes of the clockmaker.
No,
so
what was
that's why
worse is I
ultimately picked it.
got a better card afterwards, and I was like,
Of
son of a-
course.
Mhm.
All right, Singe, did you get your point?
Yeah.
I want you all to know
Next
that I
is-
have a cat here.
Where do I put
Next
that?
is Tar,
You take it.
You put mine here.
and you're right.
Yay!
All right.
Now it's just me and Nekochi. Two
Yep.
people who just guessed.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Nekochi's gonna be the one that's right, and she's the one I completely made up all logic for.
Well, here's the thing. You're both right.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Fly in advance?
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
I was like,
Wow.
how the hell? So
Wow.
for Nico, I was thinking like
Neko.
Neko. For Chi, I was thinking these flower things are kind of like little sculptures, and
Oh my god.
the I kind of
Wait, are you calling me Chi like the Chobit now?
Chi.
Oh, Chobit.
I mean, I like that anime. So, and the spider chandelier, I was like, it kind of looks like an art piece. I don't know. So,
Oh my god.
and
Oh my god.
Singe, I see her as like a school teacher, so I'm like, kids going to school,
Oh.
and like that's all I had.
Oh.
That's all I had for you.
Oh.
I
You
was
know
like,
what?
Now I
Good work.
see it. Cause like there's
Love
like
it. Alright.
there's like all these like grading stuff like that.
yeah, and I had another card that I could have played for you, but I was thinking that it would have pointed you in the wrong direction. All right, so now we get to do locations.
That was impressive.
All right. Let's see what we got.
So we have fish room. We have greenhouse. We have creepy porch or creepy gazebo. We have workshop,
All right, so
our
on my
garage.
end, we got
We have bathroom.
a shop,
We have creepy shed.
workshop for
We have kitchen,
Vince.
and we have game room.
Looks like an outdoor
They were the
gazebo.
board games, and I remembered.
for
Oh,
Peach.
game, as in animals. Okay.
Yes.
Music room with pictures of animals.
Drawing room. That's what
For
they called 'em.
Tar.
He had like
A
music and
shed.
art and stuff.
For Chi.
And a trophy, apparently.
And a bathroom for Singe.
Okay.
What are these other ones that we have? Ooh.
Alrighty. Oh, is that a blue
kitchen.
marlin I see on the fish room?
So water's gonna be
Thanks, Animal Crossing.
it's gonna be difficult to.
What's your town's name?
I called it Marina because I chose a layout with the two mouths of the river both
So
going to
I
the south
really-
side. So I had like
Oh,
an island
gosh,
within an
this one-
island.
See, I named mine Kaguya, which is in fact a reference to the Sailor Moon musicals, because
Blech.
one of the musicals is
Oh,
is about the island of Kaguya.
There really is a theme going on tonight.
Look, I really love Sailor Moon. I don't know what
You
to
almost
tell
sound like my childhood friend who was obsessed with the musicals when they were first airing.
Oh, they're so good though.
Nekochi, who's your favorite Sailor Moon? Keep in mind, I know none of the sailors, so I'm just gonna assume you're correct.
Jupiter.
I like Chibi Moon, as you can probably see in my icon. I also like Sailor Juno, and I like Sailor Luffy. Both of whom, one of whom appears in Crystal, the manga Crystal,
That's gonna be
and
difficult.
the musicals,
I
and the
can-
other whom is manga exclusive.
See, just from like looking at pictures of
I
the
can
sailors,
really give Peach or
the green-haired
or
one. looks
Nico
alright.
this one,
I don't know which
but I don't
character
really
she
have
is.
anything
I
else
don't
that
know
would
her name.
That-
point them towards
That's
their
Michiru. She's
particular one.
Neptune.
Yeah,
The other problem
that one.
is
She's also a lesbian icon.
yeah, isn't she the one that's together with the short-haired blonde one?
Yes.
What was it?
oh, you mean
Mars? Mars?
No,
No,
Uranus
Uranus.
and Neptune. Yeah, that they said they were cousins in the English dub.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very weird
What's-
when they did the
what's-
couples thing.
What's really funny though is if you are watching it, it's like the most. We clearly just changed this to get shit past the radar because they did not change any of the subtext at all.
Oh no, they did not.
Love you so much, cousin.
Well, I remember like one particular scene that they were, I think it was like right before the scouts learned who they really were, like who were Uranus and Neptune and Pluto. There are alternate identities, and the two of them were in their apartment. They were just hand holding, and it was so symbolically not appropriate. And I'm like, they're cousins?
My other favorite thing is there's this one episode in the Supers season where there is this character who was originally a boy that Chibiusa has a crush on, and there is like exactly 5 seconds of like cross-dressing at the very end of this episode. So they changed this character into a girl, did not remove any of the subtext, so now you've created accidental bi icon Rainy.
You hate it when that happens. Man, I miss 4Kids.
So I made the
That wasn't even 4 Kids, it was Deke and
the
Clover.
executive decision
Clover Way.
to mulligan because
Yeah, but
I
Four
was getting
Kids did
shit.
it a lot.
This one,
Yeah,
Look
Four
at
that
Kids
one.
actually made major edits. I don't think either Clover or
Oh, it could be
Cloverway or
Shed
Deke
or-
had the budget to, because they were
Ooh.
both done by. It wasn't an American dub. It was a Canadian dub. So I don't think they had the
I could put it
actual
with
budget to do
this and
like
kind of
major edits and like edit things
point to
out like they
outside.
did in Four Kids, because in Four Kids they could afford to do things like change the gun into like a lollipop or something. I don't think the people doing Sailor Moon could really afford to do that. So instead you
I'm sorry,
just get
how do you change a gun into a lollipop?
maybe not into a lollipop, but
No,
the gun-
I think you meant a cigarette in
yeah, there was
Jeez.
definitely cigarette into a lollipop.
One Piece. Except for Sanji.
I'm pretty sure that a gun did get changed to something in one of them.
I'm
It was
probably gonna have to-
it was turned into a like a cork gun, like the cork like from
Yeah.
from a whiskey bottle.
From
a
like Mario
bottle.
Party.
Yeah.
Give it
I like the idea of just like
you.
Four Kids just changing a gun to like a sandwich.
It's a
Oh,
jelly
oh, oh.
donut.
Yeah, or into a rice ball. I think there was an interview why Eric Stewart explained why they had to he explained why it was called a jelly donut instead of a rice ball.
Oh man, these
Give that one
dubs.
to you.
And
Hello,
Something
Nekochi's
of
cursor.
Americans.
Don't mind me.
or
just,
instead of guns, they just point with their fingers.
The hat.
Yeah, that's what happened in Yu-Gi-Oh. They changed like two of the bodyguards from Pegasus to go after one of the characters. They
will defeat
they
you
were supposed to
with
drop.
a pointer finger.
Yeah, they were supposed to have guns, but they changed it to the guards having the pointing fingers at the guy.
Oh,
like you can't run away from us.
drawing.
Remember those times in the 4 Kids stuff where Brock says, "I'll use my trusting frying pan as a drying pan."
Oh, speaking of
Oh, I have a clue. Yay.
weird dubs, I saw this video earlier of a character dub in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Hmm.
You don't have to watch it now. Just watch it a little bit later if I could find it.
Ugh.
Was it season
Now
1 or
for
season
Singe.
2 or
I-
season 3?
I don't really have
I don't
anything
remember.
good for Singe.
I only one. I know the character. Oh, here it is.
Who is it? I will definitely know because I've watched
It
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
was.
I'll give Singe this one.
Press the wrong button. There we go.
All right.
All
I
right.
have to stop drawing.
I mean, you
Aw.
could keep going.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see.
so Razzle said.
Oh, I think I know
INB
what mine is.
for Sweet Carolina.
Ba ba ba.
No, I'm not
Alright.
really into that one. Somehow my brain just churned out Nico's island to be full of magical girls and cats,
You're not wrong.
or cats
Uh,
cats that turn into magical girls. I'm sorry,
Uh,
I'm just
You're,
starting to
you're
wake
not
up
wrong.
in my thought process.
Most of my islanders are cats. And then I did in fact create dresses based on Sailor Moon.
Oh,
So
oh,
they
this g-
really
oh,
are
this
magical
guy.
girls.
Yes,
Finish my drawing later.
let's see.
I run around most of the time in a Sailor Chibi Moon cosplay. Cause that's who I am at heart.
It's your profile pic.
It is, yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
I think my.
I was not.
clue-
I was not paying attention. Sorry. What was? What was that?
You got your clue. Oh, get rid of this one.
Okay, what's this? Let's see.
Huh.
That looks like
Yes.
Frog Pond.
Uh,
Peach, I really think yours is.
I'm between these two, and initially I thought the fountain, but the outside looks a little bit more like the twisted trees in the clue that I got.
I guess, but truthfully, I think the pond here is more of the defining clue than the trees. At least to me.
okay, top.
That was my first instinct, that's true. I don't know, like the moonlight also kind of made me.
I mean, we're doing pretty well, so.
Yeah, this is only the second round.
Okay, what do you guys have? Let's see.
I feel like Singe is more likely to.
Okay, Nekochi. You probably have to either have the workshop or the tool
That is gonna be
tool shed.
difficult.
Or
Yeah.
I think I'm the creepy tool shed. The creepy
Hmm.
murder tool shed.
Or it could be the other one because there's also the saw in the wood shop as well.
Yeah, but I mean, look at my card. My card, it has murder on it.
So it could be that. So either way, if you don't get this one, then you obviously know which
musicals
one
I've
it
done.
is.
I
Yeah.
think tar blue might be this bottom right one because there are top hats on the coat rack.
But to be fair though, there's also
Then there's also forks.
yeah, there's also silverware or utensils. So it would obviously be the kitchen.
Hey, Ralphie.
That was my first thought, was the silverware leading me to the kitchen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now for me, this one's really hard. Why did you give me a hard one again? You're not
This
making
is
it
hard?
easy for me.
I
you're-
don't see your clue actually.
Alright.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Were you.
It might have been in your hand.
Okay, so let's see. A wheel and
So for Singe, I am feeling like the
So Tar's the
uh
only one
this
that's not
one right
correct
here.
right now.
That's my thought, but.
I
See,
think
that's just one small part of the entire card. And, like, I don't feel like that's enough to go off of.
Oh, well, I
Ace.
feel like it's multiple parts of the card because there's the fish, there's the stoneware that is kind of like a little bit reminiscent of the tiles. There's the grass that reminds me of the wallpaper.
wait a second. Wait
Yeah,
a second.
but also, on the other one, the stone walls. How
Wait,
it's like,
wait. I think I might be I think I might be the shed.
Oh, I was gonna say I think you might be the outdoor porch, and based on that, I was gonna move back over to the fountain.
Because because the reason why I say the shed is because there's a wheel there in the shed, and mine has a wheel as well.
Hmm.
I think mine is the shed.
my thought process is the bricks are like the little stone area. There's the stone on the medicine cabinet right there, and on the walls there's a mirror.
Past productions. I'm
And
having to
these
go
two
on
pools
to
could be like
the
mirror
site
pools.
for the
Well, hold on. Now that wouldn't make sense, actually.
So let's see, for my
theater
pick.
group that
Okay,
I
since
grew up with.
Nekochi already picked the one I was trying to pick. I guess I could pick a different one. It could be. It probably could be could probably be this one because I also see a wheel there.
You know what? I'm confident. Let's go with the Beth. Let's go with the Beth. I'm
Wait,
probably
hang on.
wrong, but we got like
Okay.
5 more
okay.
turns.
Okay. Wait. What? Okay. I think. Wait. Singe, what did you pick? Oh, the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Where? I honestly think Tar is right,
I did it. I finished my drawing.
and that's the only thing I think I'm 90% sure I'm correct on. So that's going to be my only guess.
I'm just gonna say this one's wrong.
It's usually very divided opinions on red right now.
Yeah, I think Red is in the tool shed, but it could easily, or I think Red should be in the tool shop, but it could be the tool shed. I can see that.
Oh wow, it's only 2.
I feel mine would be the tool shed because mine is outside.
Hmm.
All right.
I mean, Vince, I kind of think you might be the porch, but who knows? I don't know. I mean, this is a good time to guess because we're a little bit ahead of the curve based on our great first round.
Mhm.
That's
right.
almost never happened in the multiple times we played this game. Everyone got it
I'm
right.
gonna vote on Vince.
What was that?
Me. Neko.
Is everyone good?
If I'm
Yeah.
All right.
Yeet.
I'm just gonna go in order again.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
nice. Okay, so
So-
Becca was right.
Right, get up,
why
Mike.
is
I mean,
mine,
sorry, Neko, sorry.
Why is mine not advancing? Advance.
I
What
just
is
put
mine?
the I'm just putting the number on beside it.
Alright, Neko.
Yeah, I'll just do some
Peach.
lines.
Yay! I get a point.
Okay, so it is the other one. Oh well.
Why is my thing messed? What in the world?
Tar.
It's doing the thing that it was doing earlier.
What? With
That's
being
like one
big?
small problem at this point. I would just put the
Yeah.
number. I'm just manually tracking it.
All right. Tar is
Yes.
wrong.
Oh. Well, there goes not. Okay. So it's gotta be the other one then.
Nico
Mm-hmm.
is right.
I
Yep.
did it.
Cool.
There you
That's
go.
2 points.
That's 2 points. I still got nothing because I got both of them wrong. I was for sure it was.
Nico
gonna-
was right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was for sure Tar was correct.
And Singe is right.
I got another point. I did it. Got 2 points.
Wait, I was right. I
Yes.
just took a get.
Also, make
Oh
sure
my-
that you mark a check on your.
Yeah, my thing is not advancing, so I'm just doing a little hatch.
Alright, I marked mine.
All right.
I
So
have
I
a
have
very-
3
I have a very
for
cute
the
cat.
weapon and 2 for location still.
One
Well,
for the money.
I mean,
one
I
for the
almost
belt.
don't need a card.
Get ready,
but-
let's go, let's go.
Hey, at least my streak is still going. I'm still getting every single one right.
Yeah. Huh. Let's look at that.
So we're on round 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
While we're dealing out cards, I need to use the restroom right quick.
Yeah. If we can get the next one right, at least if one out of 3 of us, we can make it to the epilogue.
Ooh.
I have like what,
This
7
is gonna
nights?
be a little bit.
I'm not too
difficult.
worried.
Do, 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 do. I don't know what this tune is that I'm singing. I'm just singing to sing.
Huh.
I love cat pictures.
Cats are cute.
They are. We have so many good tabbies on the server.
Mm.
Everyone who's not in Stephen, George, and Mal Discord, come join because we have cute cat. That
I have
check
not
us
had.
out on Patreon. It's $10 a month.
I'm in the mood to pet a
Why,
cat
why
right
are we
now.
advertising
Advertising.
Smashing Crossing? Hello.
Because Lee, this is an ad.
I don't run ads on my channel, even though apparently they still run anyways. Yeah, my roommate got when we were streaming last night. He pulled up the chat and it ran an ad.
Do you advertise things that your players do and your YouTube comment?
Well, I
and your
mean, I
YouTube
I
thing, though?
do put you guys on there, and I do put like go support Stephen and Mal in my description also.
You also you do
So I was just helping you then. I was
I
giving
know.
you a head start.
yeah, you do put our channel names or people who participated in the video.
Yeah, well, I try to make sure that anyone who participates, I try to promote their stuff out if I can, if they have anything. If
We'll eventually have something for you to promote. But it's not out yet.
Maybe you can try to get Lee to promote the cat.
Yes. This is my cat, Rupert. He goes by Rupee. He's very cute. I would like to request that that we in the YouTube version puts a picture of him on the screen.
I am doing streams so I don't have to edit. I don't have that kind of time.
I
Hey,
mean,
so
I
this
would-
is
I
what
would
this
edit.
is. This is what you get for supporting Stephen George. You can look at the pets channel and you can see my cat.
I mean, I guess you could
Promotion.
technically go onto. Not this timely. Not this. No, I'm still not editing because I don't have that time.
You heard it here, folks. You have to support the Patreon.
Oh gosh.
It's
You,
the
and you
only way to
also
get-
must support the army of cats.
The army of cats, yeah.
All hail.
I guess since you're doing that, go ahead and subscribe to their channel and go subscribe to their Twitch channel also, and I'll be here. I'll be here streaming my stuff with the 3 viewers.
I just posted a picture of Rupee on the Discord server.
It's a very
Scrolled
long
up a little bit and-
advertisement.
I scrolled up a little bit in the pets channel and what links posted in there really makes
Also,
me
I
laugh.
still want to point out that no one entered voice chat 1 for the Mario Kart thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hold on, I'll fix that.
I did for like a
Could have
moment.
advertised your
Singe is
Discord
there
name
now.
promoting that.
I
I
do
mean,
think
that is
Singe
true.
joined at the very beginning so
Uh,
that someone could join voice too.
I mean, I guess that is true. You're not in my server, Nekochi, but you could go on my server and post the cats also, and it's free.
I will give you permission to share my cat picture in your server, but I am already on too many servers.
How do you
Yeah.
think I feel? I have a folder for randomizers and other junk, a folder for streamers. Steven has his own folder because we have all the fan stuff too. Then I have my server and my roommate's brother's server.
I'm
I
on
I have a lot of folders because I'm in other
1, 2,
communities,
3,
so
4, 5, 6,
I'm
7,
I'm on
8,
multiple
9,
tabletop
10,
RPG
11,
servers.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 servers. And I don't even look at half
that
of
is
them.
nothing compared to my server count, my friends.
I'm waiting for someone here to say they're at the max limit.
I know
on,
people
Is there a
are at
max
the max
limit?
limit.
Of
I know
100 servers.
100.
Really?
I
I'm-
know multiple people that are at the max limit
All right, you guys are distracting me. I should be.
because of moat.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
get going.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm on multiple tabletop RPG servers. You can find me on Storybrewers, where I play Good Society and Castles in the Air.
Are you? Ah, cat.
I made that
Cat.
probably would have worked better.
Are you also on the cat server where you just where you just post pictures of cats?
Well, I have a server called Castles in the Air, which is for the tabletop RPG that I'm writing, Castles in the Air. But if you go to the general channel, it's like 90% cat pictures.
At Souls in the Air.
Castles in the Air.
Oops.
I'm in 55
Uh,
servers.
Oh,
Oh
that's a
wow.
lot of
Wow.
servers.
55.
Half of them are dead. I should probably leave them. But I won't
do-
because I'm too lazy.
Oh,
I
Vince
do
is gonna hate me.
server cleanup at least once every 3 months.
I'm
used to be at-
also
I
I'm
used to
also
be
on
at like
the Jane
45.
I'm also on the Jane Austen server where you can find me giving opinions about Louisa May Alcott.
All right, I got more stuff.
I have like I'm in like 33 servers and I only talk mainly in 3 of them.
Ooh, I don't really have anything good for
Only 3.
Nico.
And I'm afraid to talk in other
Neko.
servers because I am extremely shy and I don't like talking to new people.
Oh,
I know how
I
you
have
feel.
no shame when online.
I am very bad at trying to start conversation in other servers.
Oh,
ho-
look at how
I mean,
cute my
think-
cats are.
Think about how long it was for me to start chatting on this server. And I was here since the server was introduced.
So the thing about me, I immediately introduced myself in this server by posting a picture of my 3 cats.
So, what you've been advertising this whole time?
Yes.
Oh yeah! Hey look, I see Lee's first message.
Wait, do
June
you?
28th, 2016.
Oh gosh. I mean, I think I've
My 16th birthday.
talked a little bit, and then I disappeared because I was like, I don't really know what else to talk about. And then I started actually chatting with you guys and gaming. Razzle says, I want to see Nico's cats now. Oh gosh. I'll do it this way. Let me see. You got this one. Alright, here we go. Save image. I'm gonna do that. That's
Are you
saved.
done? Are you done with clues, Lee?
Yeah, everyone's in.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and discuss. I'm going to do
Yeah. Let's definitely do that
this.
one.
I love this artwork, by the
Image.
way. But it's extremely irrelevant to all these weapons.
I do not know how John does this. Just pulls an image.
I assume
I put it in
experience
downloads,
and
didn't I?
knowledge.
Book.
Okay, where did I
Polar
save it
bear.
to? Save image.
You could
Oh,
just get
that's
the
right.
the link from Discord.
No. I'm doing it this way. Because I can put that there. Oh.
By the way, everyone move your tokens off. Your clairvoyant
Okay.
tokens.
It's
yeah.
so the image is so
This-
big. It's overshadowing my whole stream.
Good. He deserves it.
It's also oriented wrong.
She's
How do I-
officially taken over the stream.
There you go, guys. There is a cat that is now covering the whole screen. Can I?
His
So
name
I
is
have-
Rupee because he's worth his weight in rupees.
Oh.
So I have 4 options here.
Which
I have one
really,
idea for
really,
my-
I don't know how much rupees weigh, so that could be not very much. But I love him. He's
So
a good
now-
boy.
Oh gosh, I need to rotate it.
So this looks like my card looks like a river of fire to me. So I think I'm gonna go for the candle.
I don't know why.
I did not think of that as lava at all. I thought the river was a pink lemonade and the ground was a cheese pizza.
What?
That sounds like a bad combination.
I don't know.
That sounds like it would make your mouth unhappy.
Probably.
Are you okay?
That's what I interpreted from the photo. But now that I look at it, there are no food related items, so
Remember, we get our tokens back next turn, so might as well.
After next turn or next turn?
next turn.
Next turn.
Okay.
Why is it rotated? It's not rotated in anywhere else.
The only idea I have for mine would be
Filters?
the razor. Because how else are you gonna get the skin of a polar bear off? That's just my interpretation, though.
No, that's not it. Why
I thought-
is it rotated?
Personally, I thought Vince was the razor. But I have no idea what you are. Singe. I
These
have no idea.
clues? Oh.
Wait, I do have one video for you to promote that is in fact just a video of one of my cats purring.
Oh no. I don't know. Can't I even do that on here?
Can you
Look.
post links in your chat?
I mean, I could. I guess. Why is it... I don't understand this.
Where did my token go? Did I place it somewhere?
Alright, so Vince and Singe, you're going with those two?
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why?
I
There-
have
Why
no
is
other.
It's
There's-
sideways. Why?
I mean, Vince, I think you're the razor personally. But I'm gonna vote for you regardless, because if I'm getting my tokens back, then I have to use them, and
Can
all
you-
I have.
So, but can you explain it, how you see
Yeah,
if that's
so
the razor?
so the Shadow of the Colossus one looks like it's got hair that could be cut, and the vegetation also looks like it could be cut, and the net, I don't know, but it's not that strong of an opinion. And
I've
like I
copied
said, I'm gonna be
link.
voting yes for both of y'all because I need to.
Yeah, I don't feel strongly about my yes
Fair enough.
token on Singe's guess. I'm just putting it there to use it, just in case it is right. I have to put it somewhere, but I don't feel any strongly about either of the 3 of you up top.
I'm saying yes on Peach.
Oh,
I don't-
lots of yeses on Peach.
I don't understand why the picture is sideways. I was trying to get it to rotate because it's not sideways when you posted it on the channel, and it's not sideways when I downloaded it to put on the stream, but for some reason OBS wants to turn it sideways and I don't know how to fix it. All right, let's see where everyone is, because everyone's
Hang on. No,
uh-oh.
ready. I'm just deciding where to put. You know, I don't really. I'm just putting these at random because I spend them.
Yeah, might as well.
Here we go. Hi, Daisy.
All right.
All right, we good?
And I posted another picture of all three of my cats. Because this is now cat stream.
Are you saying that I need to put that on here also?
You don't need to if you don't want to. But they are very cute.
All cats are cute.
It's true. I love little cats.
Meow meow.
I
My
really
mom-
wanna...
Whenever I try to show mom a cute cat picture, she's like, "You think every cat's cute?" And I'm like, "Harsh but fair."
Every dog is a good
All
boy.
cat pictures
Every
on Lee's
cat
stream
is
before
a
the game ends.
cat.
No, I'm done.
Oh, I like that. I like that pic of those cats.
Okay, everyone's ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right,
Yeah.
go down the list.
Now the suspense builds.
Yeah.
I was gonna say start with the people on the second stage.
Do you want me to start with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. It's not like I'm
Yeet.
the ghost. Peach.
Too bad I'm starting with people on the third stage.
Too bad I'm not doing it at all.
The ghost leaves.
The ghost leaves.
You are all stuck here for eternity.
Peach is right.
Yeah.
Yay! I finally got a point.
You know, I
Point.
thought it was that the first round, and I let
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
change
I was
my
like,
mind.
I'm
was like-
sorry.
I looked at it when you first chose it. I'm like, yes, they're getting it. And I looked away and I looked back, and you're on a different spot. I'm like,
Yeah.
what happened?
It was between those two. I mean, it's only round 3, and I'm already up to the weapons. Like, still, it's pretty good.
All right, Tar,
Yes.
you are the weakest link, but you're
No.
but
Oh,
you did
thank
it.
God.
Yeah.
Everybody, give yourselves points if you got it.
Yeah, I got another point. Yay!
All right, all right, all right.
Now the fun begins.
All right.
Mhm.
The chat box needs to stop popping up every time I move. Who's next? Vince.
I am definitely incorrect because I'm probably the Razor.
You are probably correct in your assumption because you are not correct.
Yeah.
If
Thanks,
that made
Singe.
perfect sense.
Thanks, Singe.
What else
Okay,
could mine be though?
Why
Nico.
Razor though?
Because
I don't
that
get it.
because mine that looks like polar bear skin. That's been
All right,
But what does that have to-
unfortunately.
What does that have to do with the
Nikochi,
Razor?
you're
Saving
not
a
right
polar
either.
bear.
How else are you gonna get the polar bear skin off?
Put points for you guys
Oh, 4.
because Nico wasn't right.
Oh.
Ooh.
That would have been so
Ooh.
much fun to be right and be like, "You all doubted me, but look where you are now."
Oh yeah, that's great. And
happened.
Singe, you're not right either.
No.
Wow,
Yeah.
we went from one round getting it all right and all of us. Well, oh, never mind.
And
Don't
I'm gonna
say
get-
that all of you got it wrong,
Yeah,
because no, 2 of you got it right. Also, make sure you put your check mark.
This is
Easy.
Oh,
Alright.
wrong color.
Okay.
And take your
And fix
tokens
this.
back.
Yep. Alright.
Let's see. Now I have all of you to worry about. Gosh,
Yeah.
just
It's
me.
Well,
only
you have
round
to
Well, you
actually do
well
your
you
job.
you technically gave me 3 clues, and so I kind of already figured out what mine was
Oh.
now.
Oh, oh god.
You have to
Alright.
do your job, Lee. I hate that for you.
Oh
Dude,
man.
what are you
advances
talking
one
about?
more hour. It is now 4 a.m.
Oh,
It's
man,
all
Lee
right.
has to
We're
do
still
ghost
doing
work.
well. Right, I should look at these weapons a little more closely. Dumbbell, iron.
Wait. So wait, how
Razor?
many rounds do we have before we actually have to
This
get
is
to the
turn
epilogue?
4. We get 7 turns.
So
If we all
So
don't
4
make it
more.
on turn 7, we lose.
yeah.
We have 4 more for all of us to make it.
hmm
Which I
I'm feeling pretty good about.
And remember, you
Yeah.
gain a point for each turn left.
Yep.
So if you get it on this turn, you get 3 points.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
oh!
I actually did not know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, then that can explain how you get to 10.
That's how you get to 10. Otherwise, 10 would be ridiculously hard.
I've actually
Oh!
Super
I've
hard,
actually seen it done.
but I haven't seen it because
Oh.
I've never.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this is definitely
What was being
different.
said?
Because my copy of the game, it's 5. At 5 points, you would get 2 cards, and at 7, you would get 10. Yeah,
oh,
they
yeah,
definitely
that's what I'm
changed
used
that.
to. Yeah, I'm used to that as
said
well.
that last game, but
Wait,
Maybe
what's
this
the...
oh,
version.
this is the raw board. This is for 6 to 7 players. We have 5.
Oh. Yeah, so let's do 5
No,
2
we
cards
have
and
s-
7 3 cards.
We have 6 players.
We have 6. because
We have
the
6
ghost
because the
player-
ghost counts.
Does the ghost counts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the thing is like I
Darn.
never seen this set up differently.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Let me look on the online PDF of the rules that I have. Yeah, it shows 5 and 7 as well.
Hey, you, stop trying to eat my cord.
The ghost has used a raven.
Caca, caca.
I wish I could pet a cat right now.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
why not?
cat.
Do you wish one could be trying to eat your mouse cord?
No.
Even then, would you be mad at the
Ooh.
cat? You can't be mad at cats.
No, I can't
Um,
because they're too freaking adorable.
Yeah, it's true. He's very cute.
Yeah.
You?
It's just I'm too tempted to like stay mad at it forever.
I want a pet fox so bad, but they're technically
sounds-
illegal.
Yeah,
It-
I was gonna say that sounds illegal.
I think you have to just do so much stuff to make. It's not like that it's illegal. It's that to make it legal,
Okay,
you have
okay,
to do
so
a lot of stuff.
it's a technicality. They're legal in my state of Kentucky, but they aren't like
Damn it.
native to the state, and it's illegal to bring them across state borders.
What can I put
So
to represent a
technicalities.
jar?
So if
Or an
one ran
iron.
into your yard, you would be okay. But
Or a
otherwise,
hot iron?
Yeah, but I highly doubt that'll ever happen.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Well, it was not in your control in the first place.
Yeah, these cards
That's how I'll explain
don't
it
help
to
me either. Oh,
Animal
I need to draw it
control.
back up.
Yeah, it just came into the yard. I didn't do anything. It just came into my yard. Don't blame me.
He
Like
came
my-
into my yard. So what else would you want me to do? So I just set up this cage. It was out of my control.
I mean, technically it's your property, so you're allowed to do whatever you want to set stuff.
Yeah, as long as I give it the shots and everything,
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Mhm.
I remember like a couple years ago there was this channel I said
Razzo said,
exclu-
"Don't stop believing, Singe. You'll get your fox."
If I move across the state, maybe. If I go to like Indiana or something.
Believe in.
So I was
Illinois.
not the only one that thought that song. Oh
Alright.
gosh,
Also, Vince now has 4 clues.
I
Mhm.
I don't know. I need one for vase
But
and one
I'm pretty sure I know what mine is because
for
by now.
a hot iron, but I don't really have
I'm gonna make
anything.
my X a little bit smaller.
Oh no, someone went down.
I'm just kicking my piece around.
Ugh.
With the flick tool. Oh. Okay.
I don't want to do another Raven again, but I might have to. I don't really have anything good for. I mean, okay, so there's floral.
I win.
If all of us can make it to the epilogue, I think we have a huge chance of one of us getting the correct answer.
Well, we all get the epilogue. Either we all get the epilogue or none of us get the epilogue.
Oh, we all have to get to the epilogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to play the epilogue, all of us have to get there.
I think we'll
Okay.
be
Do the
okay.
Iron.
Yeah.
We have 4
Sorry.
turns to solve this.
hmm
It is.
Eventually, process of elimination will help us.
Yeah. Well, at
Okay,
least we
now
got.
I'm just. Oh, oops! Not allowed to look. Never mind.
Oops, all berries.
Scene.
All right, I think now we're good, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, scene.
Scene.
Yeah.
And scene. Oh.
Alright.
Really, Lee? That just made me more confident of it being the Razor. What is this?
Right. I think we know what Char's is.
I wonder.
Book?
Lee,
I'm s-
that's
no,
a
I don't.
great clue. If that's not it, that's a horrible clue. If it is it, it's a great clue.
I'm sorry, Tar. I think you're wrong.
Singe, you brought a point. If we
I
get
just
to
like-
the epilogue, would you like to have a second clue or a third?
I would.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
Ralph.
I would like to have 3 clues, but also the comedy there is really funny.
Alright.
Also, what's everyone's point totals at?
I'm
Neko's
at
4.
4.
Singe is 4. Fizz is 3. And
2.
Peach is 2. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
not
not
very
doing
good.
so hot.
Wait, Are you sure you didn't mix up mine with Singe's?
No. Oh,
I
you're
have
talking
4
about
too.
the clue.
Yeah.
Nekochi. Or no, not Nekochi.
Wait, what is yours?
There's a polar bear, what looks like an owl with a book, and there's rabbits with a ladder.
Huh.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It could be. Wait, yours is. You said. Yours could be clock, or it could be the iron.
Me?
I'm-
Oh, no!
God, no!
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh no! Not again!
Why is it? Wait, what's the big empty doing there?
Alas.
Oh no, we lost the server again.
Oh no.
Alas.
Wait, did we?
Oh wait,
Uh,
hello.
Wait, why do I see a big empty logo?
I have disconnected from server.
I
Same.
also
Yes,
disconnected.
Are you still in?
I'm still in.
So if I
Well-
hit OK,
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm not seeing
Hold
the
on.
server on the server list.
Let me try to rejoin. I might be okay.
How do I exit out of this game? Hello?
Well, did you hit okay?
No, it just like I'm still in the room, but it's just showing me a big trash can of the empty logo.
Ugh.
Tuesdays.
That I think the empty button thing.
I'm back in the main menu.
How do I leave the game? Do chat settings? No, that's reset.
Alt tab and then just hit the X in the upper corner on the toolbar.
I cannot rejoin your current game.
Yeah, the lobby is not showing up.
Ooh.
So that might be it.
Oh no, no.
Oh,
I mean, it's still showing me in here.
I mean, I guess I could, if one of the players can share their screen, we could still play that way.
I guess, yeah. One person controls the entire board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't control my thing anymore. And it can't be Lee, obviously. So
Well, yeah.
No longer in the room.
I mean, have you shut down the Tabletop Simulator and
I just closed it because I wasn't able
I
to.
still have Tabletop Simulator open, but I'm not seeing the server when I search for it.
Yeah, that's why I closed
Yeah,
it.
I don't see it. I really don't see it.
this sucks?
Is anyone other than Lee still on the game?
Nope.
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Oh, that stinks. We were so close too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That might just be something on Tabletop Sim's end. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
so Lee still has the game right now.
Yeah.
I still have the game up. Like,
Hold
Well,
on a second.
everyone had
don't
made
leave
their
the room, Lee.
choices,
Do
right?
not. Whatever you do not leave the room. Let me look
oh,
up.
there it goes. It just kicked me.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, alas.
Do you remember what our weapons were? Did he just lose internet now?
I haven't lost
No.
Oh, there
internet.
it is.
Okay. Do you remember
Uh,
what the weapons were for us?
One of, oh, gosh,
Everyone,
I think
go watch this on YouTube to find out
yeah,
if we
go
were
watch
right.
this on
Oh,
YouTube.
that's
Exactly what we
right.
want.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Vince was the chess.
Dang.
The chest?
Yeah.
What? I don't understand.
I was trying to point you towards wood.
Okay, that's a weird way.
I mean, I didn't really have anything else to represent a chess. It was
I mean,
just
I
wood.
might have led you astray with my guess from your first round, so that might have been my fault.
Tar, what clues did I give you?
Candlestick.
Oh yeah, yours was
and polar
candlestick.
bear.
No,
No.
that was
That was Singe.
Nope, I
Singe,
only have one.
Oh,
clue.
Singe.
Singe was the vase.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, so what does face have to do with polar bear?
I'm sorry, what?
What does the vase have to do with polar bear?
It's white. That's really all I had for it.
I have the Twitch VOD pulled up. Everyone's weapons were Vince was the chest, Peach was the clock, I was the
Yes, no, I got it.
candlestick. It was red. Nekochi was the iron,
Yep, so they would have gotten
and
it too.
Singe was the vase.
So we would have gotten all but 2,
Yeah.
and probably would have gotten it the next round.
Yeah.
So we were close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks that the
I
the
really
server
just think it was
disconnected.
just something on like Tabletop Sim's end, but I can't find like a website that shows like. Well, I'm not sure if they go off Steam servers.
Well,
I think
I
they
had fun
do.
playing.
Yeah, it
Same.
was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite game, and I wish we had gotten through more than 1 or 0.75 of a game.
Yeah.
Comment
Eventually.
down below if you thought we could have won. F, we hadn't been
The
disconnected.
universe had to make sure that I still never advanced to an epilogue. We were too close.
We were.
So
we,
it cut the
you
game
guys
off.
were doing really good too.
Yeah.
Like I was surprised for that first round.
First
that was
round
just-
where everyone advanced.
Yeah.
Eventually, one day, I want to get like a small group of 4, and we want to play Adventure Mart again because that game's really fun. I'm pretty sure Peach would like that game.
Maybe.
So let's see. Who is streaming right now? We can raid.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed then.
Same.
I don't know if I'm doing Sunday afternoon Jackbox tomorrow because of the holiday throwing things in the air, but I will let y'all know, and
It's-
if I am not available, someone else can do it.
It's possible that I could join for Jackbox tomorrow, but not sure.
I mean,
It'll
yeah,
depend.
I mean, it's just a chill way to offer another time slot for people who can't make this round, and I was so excited about the Humble Bundle that I bought them all and wanted to share the love. So.
Oh yeah. So
Everyone remember the
we
lake.
are gonna raid.
Right?
We're gonna raid.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good
Night.
Those who are gonna stay to do the raid, we're gonna raid Gunarm Dine. He is the guy that helped me set up to do the Super Metroid Link to the Past co-op randomizer. So we're gonna raid him. We need a raid message. What should be the message?
I feel like catception is a good raid message.
Catception?
Yes, because
Okay,
I incepted your stream with
wait,
cat.
how do we spell that?
Like that. CATCEPTTION.
Catception. Oh, it didn't go. Start raid. There you go. It's ready to raid. Let the servers catch up. There we go. Okay. So, Catception, we're going to raid Gunarm Dine. So, yeah. Everyone, have a good night.
And you're right.